If you're wondering why you're so up close and personal and why wardrobes are the only thing you can see, it's because wardrobes are the only thing worth seeing in this mess right now. My mind and my room are at one in their lack of coherency and I am stressed and I'm a little bit like wobbly and all over the place. Not in a big way all of the time, but it kind of waves. 1 minute I'm okay, it's fine, got this under control, I'm reading. I am 25% of the way through this book, I can do it. And then it's like I am only 25% of the way through this book and I need to write an essay that's supposed to be 2,000 words and I'm only 25% of the way through that. And then there's another book that I haven't even finished and I don't even know if I'm 25% through that one. And then there's another one, and then there are many before that that I didn't read that I should have read because I'm going to have to write an essay on them in the exam if I haven't written an essay on them in the assignment. And what even is the difference between an essay and an assignment? Because I say essay sometimes when I mean exam. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in my head right now. And I know I'm not the only one. Insert Sam Smith song reference. I wish I could help. I wish I could sit here and say I have all the answers. I do have a link to a video down below to somebody that does know some answers. Her name is Leanne. She goes to uni with me and she does have a little bit more of an organised mind than me. She does more than me and achieves more than me. Her link to her video on organisation tips will be in the description. I am reading Persuasion. I've never actually read an Austen novel, which as an English student makes me feel inferior, just like I haven't read J.R.R. Tolkien or J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series. Well, I have read some of the first one now, but that's besides the point, still holding this book. I struggle with feeling inferior and like I don't know enough or as much as my peers in my degree course. But at the end of the day, if you feel this way, here's a little tidbit. You are here to learn. You are still learning. You will always learn. You will not always know everything. There are people that know a great deal, but you might know more about something else. And that's just how life works. I currently know more about hand gestures than a karate person. Good English. See, I feel like I don't know enough. But when I was 7 or 8 years old, I remember having a reading age of like 14. And that was impressive then, but now I still have that reading age of 14. I never stepped up because I found GCSEs stressful, and I'm not saying nobody else did, and I'm not saying if you're doing GCSEs they are nothing to stress about, but they are on the lower scale of stress by the time you get to uni. They were stressful, and so I stopped reading, and then I moved on to do other things, and yeah, not that I stopped reading, but I stopped escalating in its difficulty, I guess you could say. Anyway, I will get through it. I just need to take care of myself. And that's my advice for you. If things don't work out for you the way you thought they would, they'll work out in another way. And I do realise that this last part was stressed. Not stressed, I'm stressed. Rushed. But that's because I think my camera's about to shut me down. If you have any advice on stress, leave it in the comments and we can discuss it.